Clickies, subdimates. Welcome to the Rap Sheet Reacts. This is our first time ever reacting to an international act that isn't strictly hip hop. The last international act we reacted to, acts rather, we reacted to were Drake and Kendrick Lamar. This time we are reacting to something completely different. 21 Pilots. For all the clickies who clicked on the video, pun intended. Um, Let it be known that I have been a 21 Pilots fan since 2015. I'm not going to pretend to have been a fan before that. I'm not going to pretend to be a Vessel or regional at best fan. But I hopped on during their how do you call this? Their mainstream era, basically, when they were getting mainstream. With singles like Stressed Out and Ride. That's when I became a fan. But I did take the time afterwards to listen to some of their old works. I think every single one of their old projects I have listened to in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, I became a fan post Blurry Face, but ever since then I have become a loyal Skeleton Click member. I haven't seen them live yet, but I have been following the Blurry Face saga for almost a decade now. And Trench is one of my favorite albums of all time, with songs like Jumpsuit, Levitate. Chlorine is my favorite song off of Trench. Bandito is one of my favorite tracks. Pet Cheetah. So yeah, I am a fresh face reacting to the new 21 Pilots single. I have always wanted to do a 21 Pilots reaction a la, the OG 21 Pilots reactors, like Brad Tasted Music. Shout out Brad Tasted Music. I hope you're doing better these days. Happy 10 years to Blurry Face. Good job on getting a new tour. It's sad that you're not coming to the Philippines, or there's no announcement that you're coming to the Philippines yet, boys. I hope you do. You have a lot of loyal fans here. And for the Rap Sheet sub D members who are tuning in to me reacting to 21 Pilots, I hope you give these guys the time of day. They're really good. They have really good music. I know they're not strictly rap or hip hop. Even Tyler addressed that in one of his older singles, Heavy Dirty Soul. But the storytelling is there. The hip hop level storytelling is there. And if you know anything about 21 Pilots fans, it's that they are lore obsessed. I myself am lore obsessed. I personally did not like how Clancy ended with the Paladin straight cliffhanger. And lo and behold, this video for the contract is gonna pick up right where Clancy left off, or right where Paladin straight left off, with Nico confronting Tyler. Nico or Blurry Face confronting Tyler or Clancy. So that's a good start. I hope that in this era, which is the direct follow-up to Clancy and is supposedly the end of the Blurry Face saga, we get a definitive conclusion. Because as much as I love how this saga has been ongoing and how it was fleshed out in albums like Trench, like Clancy, I would love to see a definitive end to all of this. I would love to get an MCU Infinity Saga level ending, which Paladin Straight was inching towards. So, in true clicky fashion, I will not just be reacting to the track. I will be trying my best to get lore hints. I will be paying attention a lot to the video, and I will be reading and rereading the lyrics over and over. So without any further ado, we are finally going to react to a 21 Pilots song. This is such a full circle moment. This is The Contract by 21 Pilots. I am so glad I'm finally getting to do this. Let's go. So yeah, that's Nico confronting Clancy, who is Tyler. Nico is blurry face for you guys who, you know what, I'm not gonna pause this through the first watch. I'm not gonna pause as often, but yeah, just for some context for you guys. So this is right where Paladin Straight ended. This is Nico confronting Tyler, and this is where he says the iconic line. Let's go.
Hello, Clancy.
That drum pattern is straight out of Heavy Dirty Soul. Glowing eyes, like from one of their previous works, Glowing Eyes.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay.
This is Josh is rocking the blurry face hair, the blurry face highlights. That's cool.
I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe.
That is some heavy auto tune, but it's intentional. If you guys know anything about Tyler, if you're a fan of Arcane, you would know how heavenly this guy's voice is. So that auto tune is a stylistic choice, and I will not accept any Tyler's voice of Tyler slander here in this channel. Okay.
How you know that? I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out?
This is so reminiscent of Heavy Dirty Soul. I swear to God. Hold on.
Is it light out yet? Did I find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy.
I'm just trying to stay quiet. Is it sounds kind of thematically similar to Car Radio, which is one of his older songs. Sitting in silence. Now I just sit in silence, and now he's just trying to stay quiet, guys. Just leave him alone, Nico.
How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd
Go
you know
off,
that?
Josh.
Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, I used to see. I check the clock.
I want to get out here, but I don't try. Obviously, he's alluding to, well, it's either the pattern he's been talking about in Routines in the Night, or he's directly referring to the continent of Trench, or Dima more specifically, right? He wants to get out of Dima. That's been the ongoing theme of the entire Trench saga so far. But now there's a confession on his part that he's not trying hard enough. And Yeah, I think it's pretty sad given how hopeful Paladin Strait was, only that it ended with a cliffhanger. If you guys remember Paladin Strait, the imagery he was trying to establish there is that he's trying his best to swim out of French now, swim out of Dima. But this bridge is kind of anathema to that, right? Establishing that no. Everything I've said so far is not really me trying, at least not yet, right? And that's sad. That's pretty sad. Come to think of it, yeah. Let's continue.
Outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
Necromancers outside. The Paladin Strait music video had this weird thing where the violists, the bishops awoke rather some corpses, and it was the banditos versus the army of the dead. So now is he referring to the bishops? Because as far as I can remember, he beat the bishops. But let's continue. Let's continue.
I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead. Just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Please, please. Oh no. No. Josh is obviously the video. Wait. Okay. Josh has always been the wild card in the Blurry Face saga, right? He was this guy in the OG Blurry Face music videos. He was just Josh, and then suddenly he became Torchbearer in Trench and Clancy. But now that this video happens in the inner workings of Tyler's mind, right? So this might be a meta-analysis finally of Trench. It might be him finally deconstructing his creation a la Banditos. He's finally explaining to us explicitly um, what feelings were being put into the world of Trench. It does give off that vibe that now it's finally from Tyler's actual viewpoint. I think this is just my theory. Okay. But the ending, the music video concludes with Josh trying to hand Tyler the jacket, the Clancy jacket, which Tyler is pointing to is the contract, right? He's implying that the jacket is the contract and he's refusing it. And it seems like Tyler, the Josh in Tyler's mind is Nico, is Blurry Face. So that's a neat little twist. That's another layer to the to this lore, to the lore that we're only finding out now. What really is Josh in this story? I mean, Yeah, in real life, he's Josh Dunn, one of the greatest drummers ever. But what role does he actually play here? Is Torchbearer the same as? No, it can't be because Torchbearer was right there, right, fighting alongside everyone. So weird. Yeah, I think I need more time to process everything that went on here. But yeah, obviously there's um a contrast here, right? There's a similarity being established here, a causality being established here between Josh handing the jacket, which Tyler is implying is the contract, and following up with this, right? Ending it with the cliffhanger from Clancy. So I'm not sure yet what's being established here. Maybe the contract is continuing the saga. Maybe that's what it means. Continuing the saga, not letting go of Trench, and maybe Breach. From the title, it's him finally cracking. Trying to establish cracks on Trench, finally deconstructing everything, rejecting the contract to continue the Trench saga. Yeah. This for all you rap sheet followers, this is the level of analysis that goes into a 21 Pilots music video, a 21 Pilots song or project. You have to analyze, you have to rethink and properly contextualize everything. And I don't know if you guys like that, but this is how it's been for us for like a decade. And yeah, yeah. Um, as a track, I find it to be a good track. It's a good tune. I wouldn't say it's one of the best I've heard from the Trench saga, from Blurry Face, or it doesn't rank among the best from Trench, from Blurry Face, or from Clancy. Um, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I would rank it as a good song in the TOP discography. Um, the auto tune, although it is a stylistic choice, I don't know if I clicked with it fully. I feel like Tyler could have done more with his voice, considering that this is the pop off, the lead single for this final chapter of Blurry Face or of Trench. I feel like he could have done some more. He could have used more fireworks, if you know what I mean. Um, Overcompensate, I found to be a really good track. Played a lot on tempo, played a lot on surprise and subverting expectations. Jumpsuit, which was the lead single to Trench, was obviously Jumpsuit, one of the most explosive 21 Pilots tracks of all time by the when it got to the bridge. I think I'll need a few more listens to really warm up to this new sound, or to this particular sound from the contract. But yeah, as a tune, it's pretty good. I would say it's good, not one of the best. Is it great? I'll have to think about it. The music video, yes, it's really good. It's perfect. I love how it's not giving us any answers yet. I love how it's basically giving us blue balls. But such is the Trench saga, right? It's been like this for a while. And if this is going to be the ending, then this is going to be fleshed out. So I'm expecting a whole lot more from this saga. I am hyped. I am excited. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sharing this journey with you guys. Um, yeah, so peace out for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.